As you've all probably heard by now, there is a brand new virus which is spreading very rapidly, which has been proven to be particularly deadly for those who are elderly and those with immune comprobility, aka myself and Sam, who both suffer from asthma. Up until yesterday, everything was relatively okay. There was no real sort of scaremongering in the UK. There were the odd idiots who were sort of panic buying toilet paper and things like that. However, as of last night, the government issued a statement to say that if you didn't need to travel, then you shouldn't. It was highly encouraged that you work from home and generally avoid social areas like pubs, restaurants, cinemas, anywhere like that. Now, where Sam is based, there has been a small outbreak of the coronavirus, so he and a handful of others with compromised immune systems have been sent to go away and to isolate themselves for a week. So after the publication of the new statement from the government, along with the fact that Sam has now been sent home, he and I have decided to hold up in his grandmother's house while she is away just for 7 days to isolate ourselves and to just kind of stay away from everything, just to see how things develop. You're probably thinking as well, but Amy, if Sam's been exposed to the virus, surely there's a chance that he does have it and he may contaminate you. And yes, that is a possibility. I know to some of you that might sound a bit silly, like I should be avoiding him at all costs, but if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. And as someone who has a weak immune system, I'm always sick, I'm always ill. So let's go. Quarantine day 2 today. The stir craziness is starting to set in a little bit. I did manage to pop out to the shops yesterday really early just to try and grab some bits and bobs, but it was chaos. Like, there were people queuing outside the shop, you know, half an hour before it even opened, and then when I actually got inside the shop, people were just so rude. They were pushing past you, they were just grabbing literally handfuls of just stuff that they didn't necessarily need, and it was just really chaotic and just so unorganized, and it made me kind of angry because unfortunately Sam and I are in a position where we don't have any food in this house. So things like bread, things like milk, things like eggs, we need because we don't have. I am sure that there are a lot of people out there who are in the same situation, but then there again, there were some people who were just grabbing like 6 loaves of bread and things like that, and it was like, you don't need that many loaves of bread. Just think about it a little bit. Just, you know, be a bit more conscious about what you're picking up, be a bit more conscious about what you're putting into your basket, because other people might need that, you know? So I'm not looking forward to when Sam and I do run out of food. We've got enough to last us for now. By the weekend, I do think we will be out of food, and I don't think I'm ready to go back out there, you know? All schools across the UK have been closed as well. It was confirmed last night that all the schools are now going to be closed as of Friday. Sam was told that the base has now been completely closed. There's talk of it reopening on the 1st of April, which is 2 weeks away. So if we have to spend another 2 weeks sort of in quarantine or in isolation, I may very well go mad. Hey, so we've jumped right ahead to isolation day 4. Literally because nothing happened yesterday, Sam very kindly went out in the morning and bought me the new Animal Crossing game, so we literally just sat in all day and played Animal Crossing and Monster Hunter respectively, so not much to report on that front. Rue's also been driving us nuts, bless her little heart. I think she's bored with the whole isolation thing. She really loves Sam's mum, and because she's not here with us, she's sort of like really sulky and mopey, and it's quite funny. She keeps following me around the house and like coming upstairs if I go upstairs, or like following me into the kitchen and stuff. If Sam goes upstairs, she don't care, she don't bat an eye, but if I sort of leave, she's just like, oh no, wait, come back. You a sulky girl? You a sulky girl. Oh, you're so sulky and mopey, aren't you? Also, I don't know who has been hoarding dog treats or like panic buying dog treats, but all of the shops we've gone into, they just don't have any, so it's not even like we can do sort of any training or sort of like mental stimulation exercises with her. Yesterday we were hiding the ball, and they were saying like, Rue, where's your ball? Rue, where's your ball? And then she'll go get her ball and thank you, beautiful demonstration, I love it, thank you. So we were doing that for a while. It's instead of being sat down all the time. Oh gosh, thank you very much, you're very kind. I'm gonna have to go play with them now, aren't I? Yeah. Sam and I have decided that today will probably be our last day here, just because of, as of last night, the government released a statement saying that the country is now effectively in lockdown. That means no non-essential travel. Basically, people are just being told to stay indoors, which is a little scary. So we've had a talk with both of our parents, and we've decided that, you know, coming back home is essential travel. We need to get back to Bristol somehow, so we're gonna go back tomorrow, and then at least Sam's grandma can come back here so she can stay in her house and stay isolated here. It's crazy how fast it will change compared to like the beginning of this whole vlog, where schools were still open, works were kind of recommending that you work at home but not really, stores were still functioning, you know, malls were still open. My brother and I were quite happily able to go out and go shopping for Mother's Day gifts, to now when all of a sudden everything's just been shut down and people are being told to not go outside basically. So yeah, it's all happened very fast, but I do understand the reasons for it, and I do understand that it's in our best interest to follow them. Like I said, it is kind of essential for us to get back to Bristol because we can't just stay here. It's not really fair on Sam's grandmother. I believe everything's been shut down until the end of the month, though I'm pretty sure that will change by tomorrow probably. By the time this whole thing comes out, it will probably be all fibs and lies. I don't really know where to go from here. Obviously I'll end the vlog with some little clips of us going home tomorrow. We're obviously not going back just yet. Today we've been just cleaning up the house, making sure everything's neat and tidy, everything is as we found it, just to make sure that, you know, when Sam's nan does come back here, it's just her home, you know, it's nice, it just has to get on with it, she doesn't have to clean up any of our nonsense. It's just one of those things, and I'd much rather us be told to stay at home, us be told to self-isolate, us be told, you know, sorry, shops are closed, because that's what makes people safe. I think really people do need to take this seriously, and people do need to start taking precautions. Even if you are fit and healthy, even if you are young, you might have a younger relative, you might bump into someone at the store, you might, I don't know, you never know who you're going to pass it on to. And I think that's the worrying thing as well, is that this virus takes so long to make itself known that you could be a carrier of the virus and feel fine until, you know, a week later when all of a sudden you're getting all the cold and flu symptoms, and it's really not worth it. That's my little tangent over. However, I'm gonna try and stay positive anyway, even though there's all this like dreary nonsense going on. It is really lovely weather outside. Finally the rain has stopped, spring is here, you know, there's not a cloud in the sky today. It's gorgeous, and there's so many things that, you know, we can appreciate. Point is, stay positive and try not to let it get to you, I suppose. Just stay safe and just take the advice that's been given to you, because there's not a lot else we can do, sadly. That's all we can do.